anything about dental negligence?
I don't know about it.
Do you know anything about dental negligence?
Huh? Dental what?
Do you know anything about dental negligence?
About dental, maybe I know, but negligence, maybe not.
Okay.
I know what are you studying. Okay guys, let's get our last one.
Hi guys, good morning. So how are you all doing today?
Yes.
Alright, so do you guys have any idea on what we're gonna talk about today?
No.
Alright, okay. So our topic today will be dental negligence. So what is dental negligence? Dental negligence is actually the unavoidable injury caused by dentists due to improper dental practice, which is also known as malpractice. Okay, these in return would lead to compensation claim by the patients. What do you guys know about dental negligence based on what I explained?
Sorry to say that we don't actually understand what is dental negligence. In fact, this is the first time listening this word.
In that case, we'll just watch a short video to know more about dental negligence. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so now do you guys have a rough idea on what dental negligence is?
Yes, so now you can have the picture of what is dental negligence.
Alright, so do you guys have any questions?
Yes. What about the legal aspects of dental negligence as well as the ways to prevent it? For an act to be considered negligent, dentists must owe a standard of care. Dentists did not maintain that standard, and there was an injury resulting from the lack of care. So, the examples of dental negligence include failure to explain the patients about the procedure, failure to attend an emergency, and the dentist's attempt to treat beyond competency and lack of informed consent. So, the examples of non-dental negligence act are not obtaining a consent, patient's dissatisfaction with progress of treatment, not getting desired relief, and charging what patient thinks. So, how can a dentist be liable for negligence? There are 4 heads: tortious, contractual, criminal, and statutory liability. So, tortious liability consists of primary and secondary. When a dentist is directly liable for an act of negligence in his clinic or hospital, is considered as primary, while in secondary, the dentist is employed in a hospital or institution. For contractual liability, in a doctor-patient relationship, an implied contract is established when a dentist accepts a patient for a treatment. A breach of any aspects of this implied contract may lead to a contractual liability. As for criminal liability, this liability normally lies with an identifiable individual or groups of individuals. It is penal and involves punishment in the form of imprisonment or fine or both. Last but not least is the statutory liability, where the dentist is liable if there is any infringement of statutes. There are many examples of dental negligence, such as the dentist failed to give a proper dose of anesthesia. Next is the dentist extracted the wrong tooth and the patient failed to tell their dentist that they are allergic to certain medications, and the dentist also given the wrong treatment. So how are we going to prevent dental negligence from happening? The steps are very simple, but many forget to do it. First is to communicate clearly with the patient. Next is to always follow up with the miss or cancel appointment. Lastly is to keep a detailed and accurate records about your patient.
So since we have watched the video, so do you guys know what dental negligence is now?
Yeah.
Now we understand what is the dental negligence about.
Right, since all of you can understand well, the class is dismissed.
Thank you.